Welcome. We will start with some basic questions and then go in detail. First question: what is the main goal of upstream processing? The main goal of upstream processing is to grow cells, microbial or mammalian, efficiently and produce the desired biological product. For example, proteins, antibodies, vaccines, before purification. What is upstream processing in pharmaceutical industry? Upstream processing is the first stage in biopharmaceutical manufacturing where biological products such as proteins, vaccines, antibodies, and other therapeutics are produced using living cells. Example bacteria, yeast, mammalian cells. What is involved in the upstream processing in pharmaceutical industry? Upstream processing in pharma industry involves cell line development, culture expansion, and fermentation or bioreactor operations to generate the desired biomolecules. What are the key steps in the upstream processing? Cell line development, culture expansion or seed train, bioreactor fermentation or cell culture, and harvesting are the key steps in the upstream processing. What is involved in the cell line development? Selection of host cells, genetic engineering, screening, and cloning are involved in the cell line development. How culture expansion is done? Cells are grown in progressively larger volumes. First, starter cultures in petri dishes, tea flask. Second, shake flask and spinner flask, small scale suspensions. And third, bioreactors for lab scale to pilot scale. Ensures efficient biomass for large scale production. What is harvesting step in upstream processing? Harvesting step is a step of separating cells from the culture broth by centrifugation for microbial cells, by depth filtration for mammalian cells, and by microfiltration or tangential flow filtration, that is TFF. Very important question: what are the key challenges in upstream processing? Contamination control, scale up issues, metabolic stress, and high costs are the key challenges in upstream processing. What are the main types of cells used in upstream processing? Microbial cells for simpler proteins, mammalian cells for complex glycoproteins, and insect and plant cells used for certain vaccines and recombinant proteins. What is a seed train and why is it important? A seed train is a stepwise expansion of cells from small cultures to larger bioreactors. It ensures efficient cell biomass is available for large scale production while maintaining viability and productivity. Very frequently asked question: what critical parameters are monitored in a bioreactor? pH, which affects cell growth and productivity. Second, temperature. The optimal temperature is required for cell metabolism. Third, dissolved oxygen. It is essential for aerobic cultures. Fourth, agitation and aeration. It ensures mixing and oxygen transfer. And fifth, very important, nutrient levels like glucose and amino acids. Very important question: why are Chinese hamster ovary, that is CHO cells, commonly used in biopharma? They can produce complex proteins with human like glycosylation. They grow well in suspension cultures and they are well characterized and compliant with regulatory standards. How does dissolved oxygen, that is DO, affect cell culture performance? Low dissolved oxygen can starve cells, reducing growth and productivity, while excessive dissolved oxygen may cause oxidative stress. Optimal dissolved oxygen levels, typically 20 to 50% saturation, are maintained using sparging and aeration. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to channel for more informative videos related to our pharmaceutical industry.